Indeed, as you were just saying, I am the greatest streamer
Can
to
you move
ever
over a
live.
little bit?
The greatest. The one and only. Greatest there ever was. Thank you for saying that. That's really nice of you.
Awkward silence.
Huh?
How you liking the new streaming setup?
I kind of like it actually. I think the light is a little bit weird. Look like half my face.
Yeah, but we could take the blinds down.
Mm-hmm.
But then we probably need to get the...
To get that going.
I think it looks a little bit better though with like the tentacles and Max posters in the background.
True.
Right?
That's true.
It's
very streamer-ish.
Move that desk and like get a shelf in the
that.
background, put all our awards on there.
You can bring maybe 10% of your plushies.
Nah, that's not
to,
gonna happen.
Yeah, but I know that your house is slowly filling up. So if you ever need to get rid of some of them, we could take some from your house and just fill the studio, deck it out with beautiful plushies. Jamie's shirt game has been lacking lately.
What is wrong
I
with this
absolutely
shirt?
agree.
It's a make them suffer shirt.
What's right with that shirt?
What is everything?
No,
It's white. So. It's got a good logo. It's got a.
You don't have the Trailmakers
got a
logo
button
on it, which is required for the stream. By the way, very soon, and I do mean very soon, Jamie. There's going to be some Trailmakers available for sale.
Can we switch the chat window so the chat is over here? Since I'm over here.
Like this?
Yeah. Make it a bit bigger though.
Like this?
I need it bigger than this.
I know. God.
What about the Steam stream? Can we get that open as well in case we have people chatting on there?
Absolutely, Jamie.
So you look one.
Your wish is my command, as always. I'm a slave for you. And we are.
Perfect. Yeah, but now I can't read this message.
Yeah, what do you want me to do, huh? What do you want? What do you want from me? What? Like this?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Move it further up.
Further up?
Yeah.
Like this?
Further up.
See? That doesn't work.
Fine. This is fine. Can we not get the Steam chat in here?
No.
No? That
makes us steady. Don't mess my creation up this time. No promises, buddy. No promises. It's sort of very on brand for me to mess up your stuff. So I know that if I stop messing up, you're gonna be like, oh, I remember when the stream was good. Back when Steady messed everything up. That was the good days. Now he's too professional. Selling out.
I think you're confusing yourself with Peter last week.
Did he mess everything up?
No, he did a really good job. People were impressed. They were like, I'm not sure I want Steady to come back and stream.
That's mean. Did any of you say that you'd rather have Peter than me on the stream? Did you type that in chat? Did you mean it? Hi, Marty-sama. Hugo, what's up, man?
Insanity compromises you already,
Sandy.
by the way. So we could show his thing first. Get it out the way.
Get that out of the way. That's one way to put it. I remember when we blamed Peter for everything, not hailed him as a good streamer. There it is. Hashtag Steady is greater than Peter. There you have it, folks.
But it is
on top.
Foxboy is saying that the master of roasts. So is he being serious?
He's just is he roasting Peter? That's good.
Or is he roasting you?
I'm a bit under the weather, so if I cough during the stream, please excuse me. I'm not gonna say that every time, but there you have it. It's not contagious.
You say that.
No, what I mean is that's not contagious. I've got some other stuff going that's really contagious, but you know.
We're probably never gonna add lightsabers.
Lightsabers.
Pretty sure they're copyrighted, trademarked, all that stuff. You can make your own lightsaber though, somehow.
Absolutely. Did I mention that you can buy our merch very soon? You should all you should get a t-shirt and wear it. Show that Trailmakers power core with pride. Yeah, that shot, huh?
The next update,
I got an eye for that, Marty-sama.
I mean, nobody knows where the new expiration is. I mean, if you want to assume that's somewhere in China, then you could consider that a Chinese map. Right.
Of course. I know that the Chinese do have a tendency to occupy a lot of islands that were previously not theirs. So if the new map is, you could just say that, yeah, it's a newly occupied map.
So the challenge this week was the water challenge.
This is the Walker challenge. I don't know why all of you submitted some weird aliens, but it was clearly the Walker 2.0 this week.
This guy
and as
seems
you can
very
see,
shaky.
this is a little shaky. This is from Insanity Compromise last week. I was just killing. He can shoot. He can walk. Sort of. It's a little bit like that game, you know, QWOP. Is that what it's called? QWOP. Well, it's good that you have $20 to rename Foxbase, because that is what the shirt is probably going to cost. And
including shipping?
Probably not. But still, you should definitely get the shirt, because you can wear a graphics card.
Insanity says it doesn't work well. It's just more twisted metal, and that's
true.
what we've came to expect from Insanity.
True. It
just,
is
just
very
more twisted metal.
It's just twisted. It's
It's
twisted
a
and it's
good
metal
entry.
and it's.
Did you notice it was a clown, by the way?
I noticed it was a clown. You know I don't like clowns. Okay, Jamie. Everything is set up, right? We're ready to start the stream. Is anything wrong? Have we done all the stuff that we have to do?
Have you updated the stream name?
I've updated the stream name. Automatic Jamie is on.
No, I'm not gonna go.
What?
No.
Come on.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Say it.
We've got to keep this a PG stream.
Okay. Uh-huh.
We don't want to lose our affiliate status.
I kind of want to lose it, just so we can get it back again. It's not like anyone subscribes to our stream anyway.
The shirt's more expensive than the game.
Yeah, but
I guess it
only
is.
with shipping,
Yeah.
I guess. This shirt comes with a power cord that you can use, sort of like Tony Stark.
Has QR functionality, so if you scan it into your game, you get an extra power
You get
cord.
an extra power cord.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet, and also a lie. This week's weekly challenge theme was aliens, so let's get to it.
But also, just going back to the shirts, they're more expensive than the game because they're limited edition.
The shirt is the game is 25.
Yeah, but including shipping.
Oh,
it's gonna be more than 25, right?
maybe.
Depending where you live. But they are limited edition. There's only a limited amount of these shirts. Once they're gone, they're gone until we order some more.
But yeah, there's super limited edition. And actually, it's only Jamie and I and Peter who has any in the office. We didn't give any to all the other guys, so you can have something that even the devs.
That's a lie. I actually don't have any of the new shirts.
Oh, that's good.
So it's only you and
Even
Peter
fewer than awesome. Now, this is from a guy called Sankara or something. Sankara. It crashes
new guy,
immediately.
right?
A new guy called Sankara.
Good for first entry.
It is. It's good for a first entry. I wonder how he came up with this type of engine. It looks good. Very small. I noticed you wrote something, Sankara, about how it sort of nosedives and you can't do anything about it, and you're absolutely right. It's really weird steering this thing.
Did we kill the UFO engine again?
Maybe. I mean, we didn't not kill it.
I was being very ironic, Meg. We know who Zang is.
Come on, guys. Come on. Just pulling your legs.
We are streaming at a new desk.
He's even here.
If you watched last week, you would have seen that we were at a new desk the previous stream as well.
Oh, thanks, Inger. You just use a little bit. You hold down space and it stops the nose diving. It does take a little bit of getting used to fly this bag. I like how small it is.
It's a good looking plane.
Yeah, and it's
Very
fast.
well.
A fast boy
It's a shame
too.
we killed the flying.
It's what we've come to expect from Sangara, right? All your favorite vehicles are Sangara classics. I know that. Nice. Beautiful.
Give it to him.
Give it to you. For sure. the air intake behind? Mm-hmm. Me too. This looks good. Beautiful. If you have to use the UFO engine, you should make it pretty. And
it is
this
very
one is. Yeah. That was Angara's entry. I think it's called the Alien Recon Starship. Just for.
Or the R's.
To set the record straight. What?
Or the R's.
The
ARS.
ARS. Stars.
The R's.
That's Stars. Jamie loves an R's. Alpha 1, 2, and 3. Is that is it these or
No,
is these?
Those, yeah.
Why is it,
Don't
why,
ask
why
me why.
does it say
Don't ask me
alpha?
why it's
That's
alpha.
new, right?
I don't know. There we go.
Xfinity Troll. This one is from Xfinity Troll.
It looks good.
Does it have a sound? Is it this sound? Xfinity Troll says this is this alien planetary transporter.
People are complaining about their ears. I think the sound might be on quite high. 'Cause that's.
Ah,
No?
Jamie.
I'm sorry. I won't test with the sound on anymore.
Don't test sound. No one cares about sound. Is this better? Is it better, guys? Can you? If only we used Mixer, so as soon as you typed it, I could fix it. Wait, we do use Mixer.
You can use Mixer. It's
you
just
guys
we don't have
just
many.
don't.
We don't have many people who watch.
Now it's too quiet. Get out of here, lad.
But it's Cannibal Chow actually. He's normally watching on Mixer.
Is
But
he?
maybe
that's
the streaming on Thursday thing confused him.
Shift for low gravity. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. And 3 to detach, roll, gyro. Right?
Zangara missed us showing off his creation because his PC crashed.
Wow, that's too
timing.
bad. I think you can, even on Twitch, you can just go directly into videos now and then watch from them, but then you're gonna do it a bit.
You can?
As soon as it's aired, you can go and like turn it back or whatever.
It was a good entry, Zang.
What's the point?
If you hadn't won previously, it would be a strong contender so far.
You know what I hate? When I can't see what a button is for. You know what I mean? When I press something and it's like, wonder what that did. I press 1. Maybe it's a sound.
Maybe it's for
I
sound,
press
yeah.
2. Maybe it's a. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
okay. So now it's sort of stationary, I guess, and then 3. Oh, okay. So the gyro is now
Oh,
detached.
Is it detached?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Do you think they'll be able to see some leaks on the monitors behind me?
No. Not yet.
Perfect loop.
There will be no leaks on the monitor behind. Nothing exciting anyway.
Okay, I do like the low gravity mode of this. Feels like you're driving on the moon when you activate it. It's kind of cool. Thanks for your entry, Xfinity Troll.
It looks like something you would like drive around on a planet, right?
Most stuff is driven around on a planet, Jamie.
You know what I meant.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Wait, is the Earth a planet?
What?
What?
This is an Xbox entry.
It is.
Yeah. This is from a guy called TNS Racing 1118. And
It's definitely an alien. Oh, it flies as well.
it flies.
This is a good entry.
Yeah. Look at this guy. It's a little UFO with a gimbal UFO.
They're the air resistance of your vehicle, thank God. So the greener the better. I think we added that in the rally update that
We did.
was added to the game, right?
Yeah. Hashtag gimbal bad. Mm. I mean, you're gonna see some new exploration stuff, Hugo. Like
You're gonna see a lot of new exploration stuff,
Mhm.
but I mean, technically those concepts, they're not even for Trailmakers. They were for Project Karoo, right?
they are,
And
yeah.
Trailmakers is a different game, so
And a lot of times when you make concept art, you make it like with the possibility of having a game that, you know, someone threw many $1 million at you
Yeah.
to make, and maybe you had like 100 people to make
Yeah.
it for you. And if we had that, then some of the crazier stuff might have been
I
possible.
think that's probably worth remembering. Like when those concepts were made,
Mm.
like the studio was still a part of Microsoft at that point.
Mhm.
So yeah, we had a lot more flexibility, you could say.
Yeah.
But the new exploration should be cool. Just kind of don't expect it to be what you see in those concepts, because they're not related. But we're gonna share more about exploration maybe next week, like a little bit of info about it. Maybe some first screenshots of the new map.
That'd be nice. Let's hope it's ready for it, Jimmy. Or if you so you didn't overpromise. This one is from Small
If I learned
Chunkus.
one thing from No Man's Sky, it's that overpromise. Always,
People
always
love,
overpromise.
people love an overpromise.
Always. So confirmed 100 player multiplayer. Next update. I shouldn't have said that.
You shouldn't have said that. That was a mistake. This is from Small Chunkus. It's a
Small chunk.
Small Chunkus, right?
Small chunks.
Not to be confused with large Chunkus.
Wow. Wow, Zangara.
Looks like a Roomba. Looks like maybe like a red shell or blue shell from Mario
Red
Kart.
shell? Oh no.
What does Zangara say?
Zangara basically said the t-shirts that we're going to sell are they better quality than the bad ones we gave him when he visited the studio.
Oh yeah, much better quality.
They're
We
much
always
better
give
quality.
those to idiots. Someone said I didn't see it. Did you see that? Started streaming.
So,
Oh man.
can you not scroll up here?
No,
Really?
it's the worst. Hi, I started playing and streaming this on Monday. Really enjoying it, but going insane that WASD moves pieces in build mode. It moves pieces in build mode? It should only be the arrow keys that move pieces in build mode.
Sure. Are you playing the latest update? That doesn't sound right.
I only use the mouse to move the camera
can you
with the
see if it
scroll
happens
wheel
now?
and holding right click, but
Can you see if it happens now?
it sure does. That's
Okay.
not good. That's a mistake, right? Because it should only
I
be
believe
the arrow
so,
keys.
yeah. Thank you for letting us know.
No one's
Alex.
actually reported that, Alex, so thanks for that. That is new this update and probably not intended.
And also Mitch on Facebook. Thank you. We are working real hard on this next update. We're excited about it, and we hope people will enjoy it when it comes out. So
course.
thank you for understanding that it's hard work making a game.
It is. It's enjoyable. It's still
It's
hard.
fun, but it's hard.
You thought it was a feature? I also thought that, like.
I also thought it was fixed, Marty. So
Hmm. Huh.
that's why I was confused.
Oh, the birds are invisible, Hugo. That's just that's canon. That's like in the lore. Everyone knows that. Trailmakers birds are invisible. As always, making something living requires a lot of hard work from animators and stuff like that, which it takes a long time and it's hard to push out. So we can just manufacture a lot of that kind of stuff quickly, unfortunately.
But I do think one of the goals with the new exploration is to make the world feel a bit more alive.
Yeah.
I mean, don't expect the turtle and the rhino in the concept to be roaming around, but the world itself should feel more like a living world.
This next entry is from Psycho, aka Just a Psychopath, on Discord. It's called the Cyber Blue Catfish. I like it. I like those new wing fins on this.
So
It fits well. The blue sort of sci-fi thing.
I never confirmed birds, but yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
We want the world to feel more alive, because that was a pretty common complaint about the old expedition.
I've heard it's always easier to make flying and swimming stuff compared
Yeah,
to
exactly.
walking and stuff.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about them being on the ground.
Did not watch the Battleship movie from 2012 with Rihanna make. I'm sorry. I heard it was shit, so I didn't see it. Collab with animation schools. We do collab with schools all the time, but we've mostly taken in programmers and just 3D modelers. Remember Andreas and how he ate the chili? He's an intern from school.
We kind of only want to take people in if we kind of have the potential to give them a job afterwards, right? Because we did the same thing with one of our programmers and Andreas. It sucks a little bit to just get someone in for free and then be like,
yeah.
we
Also,
don't want to be the bad
we
guys.
need to make sure that there's enough work for them. And stuff
Yeah,
like that. And that someone in the company has time to sort of mentor them. Otherwise, it's just wasted opportunity. This flies pretty well. I like the
It looks
sensor
really
from, and feels alien-ish. The cyber blue catfish. I don't know if it's from any pop culture or if it's just pulled out from Psycho's brain bank. But I like it. Check out the next one.
Exploration is it's still gonna have a focus on building Hugo, but exploring as well. It's gonna be a lot more open than the original expedition. It's not gonna feel as linear. We hope.
Hopefully.
That's our goal.
Alright, this one is from Mimetic Soup, aka Burst. It's called the Blood Angel. I think it's something to do with Warhammer. You're not very into Warhammer, are you?
It sounds a little Warhammer-ish, right? Blood Angel, and it looks it as well from what I've seen of Warhammer. But no, I'm not a big Warhammer.
You're not a Warhammer guy. Me neither, but it looks weird that the skulls. There's something wrong with the skulls. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that's reported.
Cool.
It's like the texture is messed up, but they look kind of awesome, right?
A little bit, yeah.
That is, yes, Hugo. Press play we did make the first fortnight. That's true. Project Knoxville is our creation.
That was
We
gave,
were ahead of the game.
Epic, where's our check, please? Yeah, if Knoxville would have been a thing and we'd been quick with it, I think it could have been cool. Doesn't seem to be a UFO. Well, it's not the UFO
it
challenge.
doesn't have to be UFO.
It's the
Just
aliens
alien
challenge, you know, and I guess Warhammer maybe is alienish. Boom, boom, boom. It's nice.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
me
how it's
too.
made these things that look like guns on the side, right?
Yeah.
I assume that's what they're meant to
And
be.
this chimney-ish thing.
That looks really cool.
Which looks cool.
I think it's a predator from Blood Angels.
See,
That
there it
makes
is.
sense. Yeah.
Warhammer
It seems like a
40K.
Warhammer thing for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Definitely.
It is definitely a predator. Thanks, Medic Soup, for that.
Now this looks like a UFO. Oh, okay.
Get back here.
Included. Is this everything? Oh no.
No,
It's
you would have
Marty's
think
Summer.
so, but it's actually Marty Summer who made this. I think we posted a GIF earlier this week on our Twitter with the 3 of these little aliens and the UFO flying by, and he's being picked up by the hair, but I think I can detach him somehow, right? Let's try one.
Attractive you.
Yeah, there it is.
Hugo, no, you won't be able to play Project Knoxville anywhere.
Up and down arrows control the cannon, and there's space to shoot. WAD to fly. This little guy has landed, ET style, and he's not going anywhere because I'm taking off with his UFO.
You will probably. We show dev builds sometimes. There's a couple of guys in the office who can make really cool things. Like Runa is one of them, right? He makes. Toops is asking if we'll see dev builds, like builds from the devs.
As in creations from the developers.
I assume that's what he means, and not like development builds, because that would be really boring to see.
A lot of the stuff that you've seen on loading screens and in the main menu have been creations from the developers. And then there's an undercover developer on Discord who uploads cool stuff once in a while. So yeah, obviously Jamie and I are not good enough at the game to actually build something that would impress anyone. But and I mean, that's just the bane of being a dev, right?
If we had a stream
I'm good
where-
at other games, I promise.
If we had a stream where we showed our own things, it wouldn't be a fun stream for
It
you
would
guys.
be,
I mean, it would be
um,
amusing for you guys, but
yeah.
it wouldn't be fun
Like
for me.
for
and
10 minutes, it would be fun for you guys to see. Oh, they actually are bad, and then that's the end of that. Jamie impressed you once with what?
My Gymkhana course, of course.
Yep. Okay. Well, not with a car, I assume. What's your idea for the challenge, Fox? Please, you make sure you submit it. I have a form in the Help the Devs channel on Discord where you can submit your ideas for the weekly challenges. Concept in new Trailmakers blocks from Lego blocks? Rarely. There's such a big list of new blocks on our Trello that we can just pretty much go there and see what you guys want.
It's a mixture of what we feel is needed, and of course the feature suggestions.
Thanks to Marty Summer for his They Come in Peace entry. This next one is by Make. It's
Sorry, that's not a bad idea by Fox for a challenge. Like either me or you make something, and then the challenge is like for.
Someone did that. Remember we had the train thing, and I built a bad train, and
Oh,
then someone
yeah.
took it and said, "Here's how you."
But that's a
do
pretty
it
good
right.
idea for a challenge, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it anyway. I like it. It's a little bit like the idea you told me about.
I think that we should do this week. We're doing that.
Are we doing that this
yeah,
week?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
All right, so
You
makes
guys,
us,
you're never getting a 1x1 block. Like, it's not gonna happen. Never.
okay, if
Never ever.
we can get 10,000 retweets, we put in the 1x1. Is that it? Is that we'll sell our soul for 10,000?
Do you want to risk it? Do you want to?
Yeah, kind of.
Let's do it. Let's see what
Because
happens.
but it has to be some insane amount of Twitter retweets that they can never get anyway.
I'm pretty sure if we put it in as a DLC, people would actually like buy it. But we don't want to do that. We want everyone to have the same core blocks available. See you, Steve. Have a good weekend.
Now I'm told by Make that this is an underwater creation. Apparently it's from some kind of.
It's from the Battleship 2012 movie.
Okay. Yep.
So I
thought
hear.
so. Now, this is how you do it. Look at this. It swims. See? And it jumps.
Can it fly, or is it like?
It doesn't
Sure,
fly,
your
Jimmy,
water
it
thing.
swims. Look,
Is this by design at the back that they're different?
what's different?
Like the fins at the back, like one is going up.
I think so.
Okay. A little weird, but okay.
It's and I hold it down and it's sort of, I mean, I guess it flies, but it's more of a jump, right? And then now you're in the water, so now you sort of just, man,
Good
I'm
use of the new paddle block on the back as well.
true, I haven't even seen that. No, that's great.
Mine too, Fox. Mine too.
Why? Why?
Is this still? I mean, the
What?
fins on the back.
Look
But,
at it. It's perfect. Let's look at that some more. Very good. Okay, so he says one to fold out guns, and then
Okay, that's pretty
I
cool.
love that.
That's really cool.
I saw this in the GIF that you posted, Mick. This is my favorite part of it. The fold out looks great.
Yeah, Hugo, that's not the most optimal way of getting coins, but we do plan on adding more ways to get coins. Like, I think our goal is to reward you for doing whatever in the game. So if you go into exploration and you do stuff in there, you get some coins. We want to make it like kind of easy to get coins or fun to get
Yeah,
coins.
you should get coins for whatever you enjoy to do in the game.
Yeah,
right?
you shouldn't need to grind them out. Like we want you to just play the game as you want to play it, and you get coins whilst you're doing that. That is the plan, or the long-term plan.
Yeah. Thanks, Mick, for your Archer from Aliens. Next up, we got the first entry from a guy on Discord called Ken Star. He made a UFO. I posted
Good looking UFO.
I believe I posted a GIF of this one on our Twitter earlier this week. And yes, it is
Wait,
a
are you,
very
like-
good looking UFO.
Hugo, are you actually getting 25 coins when you join the server, or is it because somebody completes a Ring of Fire or kills a chicken? That's actually something we forgot to put in the patch notes. When you kill a chicken on Sandbox, you get coins now as well. Well, I forgot to put that in the patch notes. I think what's probably happening is somebody is doing something when you join the server, and then you also get the coins. But I mean, that's not a bad idea, getting coins for joining the server, I guess. A little bit exploitable, but it's fine.
Sure.
This thing is fast.
Shouldn't be. It is fast.
That's also a good idea. Coins for like every like that you get on the workshop. It could work.
Oh no. It's all good. It's an amphibious UFO. I really like the look of this.
What was your idea, Dino Master? I missed it. It scrolled by too fast. I mean, killing chickens is a little exploitable, but you only get 10 coins per chicken, and it's kind of time consuming to go around killing the chickens. I mean, sure, you can go in and kill a chicken and then quit and start a new server, but it's faster to do a race.
What a beautiful UFO. This one is awesome indeed. I agree, Marcelo.
That
Great
idea
entry
is
from
cool, Dino Master, but it's
Kimstar.
it's not for Trailmakers. A Safari mode sounds awesome, but yeah, that's a whole new game in itself. What you're talking about, right?
True. And I
But it's a
agree.
really-
I
it's a
agree,
really cool
Soups.
idea.
I agree.
Fucking Feist.
We'd have to do that manually, Foxbase. I like the idea, but I mean, yeah, sure, it's exploitable because you can just get your friends to upload stuff, but it would be so manual to have to go in and check that on the workshop.
We could start giving coins for the winners of the challenge.
Yeah, that
Do you want a
too
trophy
would
or
be
do you want
manual.
1,000 coins?
And then I have to go in and find like a way
just
to
don't-
do
you just
that.
don't wanna do that.
I don't want to do anything. Coins should be like an automatic system, right?
Mitch, I mean, we'd like to do more suspension. I think one solution is just making vehicles a bit more durable.
Is this what he means?
Yeah.
So
But he wants more. He wants to make it so you can make it like more stiff or less stiff.
right. Okay.
I think maybe his issue is more that your vehicle breaks too easily.
It does sometimes.
And that is something that we're constantly tweaking and trying to find a good balance for. They maybe are a little bit too
fragile.
sensitive right now, right?
Yeah. It's hard to go into balance because when you're trying to balance one block, then you have to test it with so many different kinds of vehicles, and then for one vehicle it's too sturdy, and for another vehicle it's too fragile. It's a hell. All right, next up we got Karate Cat. He made something from your favorite game, Jamie, No Man's Sky.
That's true. I like this game.
It's called Spark. Apparently it's from some kind of concept art for No Man's Sky.
No,
Most
this-
cool stuff from No Man's Sky is from the concept art because
Is this
they
from the
didn't put
concept?
anything into the
It
finished game.
kind of looks like the starter sheet.
Maybe it is. Control, toggle, idle thrust. I see. Thanks. And then you got... Oh! Jesus. It's sensitive. It's...
No need to apologize, so Reba. The races aren't for everyone. Hopefully, exploration is more your thing. Good takeoff.
Thank you. Good use of the VIP seat. It's not very stable. It feels like it's missing some some tail fins somewhere, because look at that. It just goes.
Yeah, it's fine a little
What is
weird,
that?
right?
What is that? That's just
Fox agrees it's the starter ship
okay.
in No Man's Sky.
Awesome.
Hugo, it's not a bad idea, but again, it's something that would require a lot of programmer work to implement. And right now, all our programmers are tied up on interesting secret features. Right?
That are already announced.
No,
Yes.
no, we haven't
No?
announced some of the stuff that's not
Well,
been announced.
okay, maybe. I mean, multiplayer for Xbox
Yeah, but
and exploration.
they don't know the whole story about
I mean,
multiplayer.
okay, yeah, that's true. What's wrong with the rudders? Indeed.
He says it's unstable and going slow.
Is that it? Only tested in multiplayer.
Dino Master, like, I think you'll be happy with exploration. Like, I've seen the map, like, in its early stage right now, and it already looks really pretty. So I think you'll be able to find some cool areas to take photos of your dinosaurs in.
Thanks for the entry, Karate Cat. What do you think of this boy? This is by
Yeah, that's
Just In Case. I think it's just called The Weird Alien.
Sorry, but if transporting stuff is something that you're interested in, then maybe you'll like exploration. This guy was cool. What, can we show this stuff?
No, we can't. Unfortunately, he's a smoker, which is not good. Look at his little nostrils. Have you seen that? The details on this.
This is really good. This is like almost. This almost could have been a
and,
Walker entry, right?
And you know the hands.
Yeah, those hands are super detailed.
It's auto running too, with the using some kind of piston system. Of course, yeah, it uses, since it's bipedal, it has a little help from the gimbals, but I think this is really great. And I accept this as an Alien thing.
So Reba says, "Hey, someone build Studio in the game."
Wow. Come on, man. That's not nice. I don't look anything like that. I don't smoke. But that is how I run, though. That is true.
Hugo, it can be tiring being a game developer. It depends. We have it pretty good here at Flashbulb compared to some of the stories you hear.
Yeah.
We can't complain. Please tell my family I love them. I haven't seen them for months.
I have, though.
Mitch thinks this is the best one.
I think,
It's-
I mean...
it's up there, right?
It's
It's up there.
really up there.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Like none of the parts are fighting like each other. It just works, right? It's just working.
Just works.
Well, we don't really have anything fun to share. We don't really have fun game dev stories, right?
Fun game
I mean,
dev stories.
Like, what do you mean?
What do you want to hear about?
He doesn't ask for fun. He just says game dev stories.
Will you
It's
share
like-
your game dev stories?
We could tell you about the time, like, I don't know, like, we came into work one day and then the build wasn't working and everyone was running around like, oh no.
The build's
And then
not
by the end of
working.
the day, it was working.
It was working.
That's a fun
Oh,
game
that's
dev
every
story.
week. Yeah. Huh. Fun game dev stories.
I mean,
What are fun game dev stories? Anecdotes about...
I guess. I mean, we don't have anything too interesting, right? That's.
I mean,
We don't have any
maybe
scandals
we do,
here,
but...
right?
Scandals?
I mean, you could talk shit about Tiny Build, right?
Yeah, but...
Those guys.
Those guys. It's a fun job, you know, you get to do all sorts of stuff. And, you know, some days you actually play video games for a living. How cool is that? Okay, next up, we got Insanity Compromise, who made also
I know this.
Aliens movie
Yes.
APC.
This
He says this is
strong.
not steady. I say this is not steady proof. We need like an alert on the screen. Not steady proof. Alarms going off.
What is a day? What is a day in the office like, Emil?
In Flashbulb, you can drink as much soda as you want, and it's free.
That's true.
Also, you gotta be here for 8 hours. You know, you have to.
Not 7 or 9, 8.
You absolutely have to be here for 8 hours and do stuff. And you sort of also have a lot of control of what you want to do. Right,
Yeah,
Jim?
pretty much. That's probably my favorite thing about a job, aside from interacting with the Trailmakers community every day.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is there any controls in this? Can I drive this around? I can only
Are you in the
control
right
this.
seat?
I don't
Does it
know.
have multiple seats?
I don't know. I can't see any of them.
I don't know.
L shift to shoot, and arrow keys to control the turret, and then O. Neat. Let's check this out.
We do not have a ping pong table.
Oh, we don't have room for one.
Yeah, we actually don't have one.
But we do have a golf, so you can play
Oh
a little
yeah,
bit of golf.
in the long haul.
And we have an Xbox and
PS4.
like PS4 and stuff that you can play on.
Okay, this looks good. This is like just like in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never seen Aliens?
What's Aliens? I'm just kidding. Of course I've seen Aliens. I just didn't remember every little detail like a nerd.
So you have seen Alien.
Sure.
You've seen the first Alien film, and you've seen Aliens, and you've seen Aliens 3.
It's the one with the Winona Ryder, right?
Yeah, that's Aliens 3.
Is it?
Yeah. A lot of people don't like that film, but I actually really like it.
Huh.
Have you seen Prometheus?
Nah.
That film doesn't exist.
Okay.
Have you seen Covenant? That film
No.
also doesn't exist.
Okay.
So
Bunch of nerds. How do you detach camera? F5. Hashtag Jamie is a nerd. Confirmed. Absolutely.
confirmed. I
Uh-huh.
am on
How do I find the right seat, though?
I can't answer that question for you, Hugo. I wasn't at the studio when the idea of Project Karoo was first made, and the guy who could tell you is busy right now. But maybe another stream, we can tell you the story of how Trailmakers was made, or how the idea of Trailmakers.
I want
was
that
made.
guy who does the documentaries to come out. And
Oh,
do it.
Danny
Dwyer.
O'Dwyer?
Yeah,
That would be cool.
he's
Could-
the
it
only
could
guy who
happen.
can tell that.
It could happen, right?
Could it? Could it though?
If Exploration comes out and it sells 1 million copies,
Uh-huh.
and the studio is like, "We did it, guys!"
I found
that's
it.
totally a story he would be interested.
I found
in,
the right seat. This madman put on 1,000 seats on it, and I finally found the right one. You're welcome, stream. Hashtag best player. Best player. Look, I know all the controls.
This is my winner, by the way, just because Insanity Compromised listened to my request that we had an alien
True.
entry for the
Actually,
Aliens
I think
challenge.
this is a 10 out of 10, but then I subtract 1 point for every control, so it's about a -5. So ends up as a -5. Nice try though. Can it do the loop? Another minus if it can't. Let's see. Doesn't bode well, does it? Well, Insanity Compromise.
We can't promise that we won't do a Todd Howard Zangara. I mean, just wait until you see Trailmakers 2.
Sorry.
You see the mountains over there. It's like, you see those mountains, you can go there.
Money corrupts, you know, and absolute money absolutely corrupts, and I'm ready to be corrupted for the right price. Thanks for your entry, Insanity Compromise.
Let's
Nice
not
to
do
see
that.
something that's not from Twisted Metal. And if Jamie says that it's true to, you know, film, then I
This looks good.
then points. This is from Hugo.
Also, is this the first entry
It's
we've
steady
had
proof.
with the Golden Scarab? I don't
And
think
it's the golden green scarab, isn't it? Steady proof, by the way. Space to go forward, control to turn off hover blocks, and E for... No. Doesn't matter. Look at this bad boy. This looks alien. Is it from something? It's called the Jade Crab.
We don't have any plans for NPCs, but creatures is a possibility.
Creatures?
Yeah, in exploration.
We already have creatures. We have the whales.
More creatures. They
And
want
the
thinking. They
roly
want thinking
birds.
creatures.
They want... Okay.
I can't promise anything, but I can tell you that Peter really wants to do like AI programming. So we'll see. We'll see.
Does he know how to do that?
I think so. He says he does, but I mean, he says a lot of things.
I'll believe it when I see it.
He says a lot of things about like, oh yeah, I fixed that bug, and then he didn't fix it. So.
Yeah. How many times did he say that he fixed the... What was the bug that he kept saying he fixed? The welding bug? I don't
The
know.
recalculated bug.
Yeah.
He did finally fix it.
He
Like,
did,
to his
eventually,
credit,
you know.
he did finally fix it.
This is the hashtag talk shit about Peter stream because he did the same about me last stream. So enjoy. ES Music, thank you.
Maybe in the next update you can get the Skyrim logic
Skyrim
block.
logic block. What's that?
It's like you set it up and then it makes Skyrim inside Trailmakers.
Oh, cool.
Because Skyrim is on every device.
Right.
That's the joke.
Uh-huh.
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious. I like this creation by Hugo. It looks very original. I'm a big fan of Hugo creations in general, and this looks great.
It is a good idea, Dynamaster, and like Stiddy said, making like creatures that either fly or swim in the water, it's a lot easier than having them move around on the ground. So that would work for us in terms of time and implementation.
Here we go, Jamie. Frozen Slushy made something called the Icy Purple. Because of the colors, I take it.
It looks cool.
It does. It has a
It's using the
system
new bike
for
rims and bike
distance
seat as well.
sensors to auto-stabilize. We've got a little bit of thrust going on. Okay, so the back wheel is on Q and E. And then you got these wing fins on the back with control and shift. That's...
It looks cool.
It is.
It's a
Very
it's a
alternative
little,
steering
a little
system.
bit alien, right?
It is. Slightly alien.
I
Ouch.
didn't read it, Hugo, but I know Peter read it because Peter is the one who is going to do the angle sensor at some point. So the more he knows about how people would expect them to be implemented, the better.
You talked about that on last stream, right?
Yeah.
How it's supposed to
Peter answered a lot of questions on the last stream.
Confirmed, cannot do the ramp. I'm sorry, fellas.
That's not a new leak. We talked a lot about the angle sensor on the last stream. So if you missed that, you should probably go and watch it on YouTube.
Thanks to Frozen Slushy for his Icy Purple. We got one from Fox Place over here. It's called the Hover Bat.
I was just gonna say that was like a Batmobile.
It is a Batmobile and it hovers, so therefore it's an alien entry.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Is it? Yeah, it's fair.
It looks cool, right?
It looks like the Batmobile
yeah.
with hover blocks, and then
But it
it
has
sort of
hoverboards, so
has.
it's an alien one.
It's almost a little bit pod racer-ish with the two jets out in the front, which I like. I like, you know, black vehicles are always in fashion. It sucks, in my opinion. Okay. Fox Place.
Wow, that's mean.
He says it sucks, in my opinion. Nothing special.
I don't think it sucks.
I
We've
think,
had worse entries.
We've had worse
maybe
entries.
not today, but in the past we have had worse entries.
that's mean. Maybe not today. I think we've.
No,
I think
we've
I
had
think
good
it's
entries
bad.
this week.
Yeah. You know the skill cap for the weekly challenge. It's high. Got a lot of great
I think
1,000
you're-
hours builders in here.
Yeah, you're too hard on yourself, Fox.
Mhm.
You're pretty new to the game compared to like a lot of these people who have made these entries.
Mhm.
So
Looks good. Sleek.
One day we'll have a Batman challenge, and that is the week that
you'll be
Fox is
bummed
gonna
out
win.
because that'll be a 1 entry limit. Can you guess who made these?
This is Eric King, right?
Yeah. Of course it is. Let's try some of these out. How many do you think we can fit?
Why do you do this every week, Camille?
What? Do what?
This?
Do what?
We haven't had like a crash
Right.
or
What's a crash?
I guess we're gonna find
Let's
out.
check it out! The aliens are here.
These actually kind of look a little bit like the ghosts from Destiny. I don't know if that was his inspiration, maybe.
Maybe. No, he said
No?
it's from in a movie called The Invincible
Okay.
that we should definitely all go and watch. It's the apparently the first movie to incorporate nano technology or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Go read the entry on Discord, !Discord in chat, please. That's discord.gg/trailmakers in the blueprints room, where you can find all the blueprints that you've seen today.
We probably won't do a Twisted Metal challenge. I mean, every week is a Twisted Metal challenge for you, Insanity, so...
Just like every week is a Dino challenge for Dino Master, and every week is a Batman challenge for Fox Place, and every week is a Pile of Bricks challenge for... let's stop there. Spooky Alien Takeover by Eric King.
We could make it wider, so Reaper, if you make a post about it in the feature suggestions and say why you want it to do that, then Peter can take a look at it, and if he agrees with you, we can consider it. We don't want to tweak like the way blocks work too much without good reason, because we don't want to break your builds, basically.
Last entry this week is from Dynamaster.
No, are you sure?
Absolutely. This is apparently an alien and not a dino.
It's a dinosaur alien. That could be a thing.
A dinosaur alien?
There could be dinosaurs.
Maybe the
on
dinosaurs
another
came
planet.
from another planet. We don't know. We don't know how they got here. Also, we don't know if dinosaurs are real or just a conspiracy to ruin the Bible. It's fast. And it does this. And this.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And this.
That's true, Hugo. We haven't had a Chinese challenge yet. We had the Chinese New Year challenge, but
Yeah.
it's not quite what you're looking for, right?
No, it's absolutely what he was looking for. He just wants every week to be Chinese. I'm sorry, Dan Master. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to call you out. You know I love your dinos. Even the extinct ones. He is a fast boy. Good to see a proper running boy. That's it for this week. That's all the entries we got for you. Which one was your favorite? Please let me know in chat so I may disregard your opinion. Right?
I mean, that's what we do every week, right? We ask for their opinion and then just forget about it.
You're welcome, Steel Ring.
It's just in case one.
He has not.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Then yeah. That's.
I gotta
that's
say
my,
too.
I think
I think it's between Just in Case, and I also really like Ken Starr's UFO. It was very sleek.
that was very good actually.
Mhm.
The UFO. Can we see it again?
Mm-hmm. So if you guys had the choice, chat between Just in Case Alien right here, the steady alien apparently, and Ken Starr's UFO right here, which I also thought was very good. Which one would you pick? Sure, the UFO is more on point with the theme. That's true. Mitch says big-headed alien. Fox Play says big-headed alien. Marty Summers says UFO. It's about a 50-50, it seems, Tim.
They're not making it easy, right?
No, they're not.
There was a lot of good entries. It's just a lot of them have already won. Zangar was really good. Makes was good. Marty Summers was good.
Mm.
The No Man's Sky ship was good. The
If I,
APC from Aliens was
Oh
really
yeah, there were a
good.
lot of great entries overall. But as you guys know, we tend to give the trophy to someone who hasn't won before. we appreciate all your entries and appreciate that you keep submitting them even though you won the trophy.
Andreas is back soon. And then maybe he can finish up the trophies for the multiple
cool.
winners that he was working on. Right? That would be nice.
So Jamie, if I had to say something, it would be that just in case I submitted a lot of stuff before, which means we also like to show our appreciation for people who've support the weekly challenge. While this is the first entry from Kenstar, and I'm sure not the last. Oh yeah, Foxplace hasn't won for any years. He's Hoverbat too. But yeah, of course they're all winners now. So?
Everybody who submits an entry is a winner.
So Jamie, UFO
So it sounds like you
UFO
want to go with
or
Justin.
Justin Boyd.
I agree with. I don't know who it was who said it in chat, but someone said the UFO was more fitting with the theme, and I
Sure.
would kind of agree with that.
It's
But
almost like this is like
really good
for
too.
the Walker challenge or something.
Yeah, I mean it could have been right.
Mm.
It could have been a walker
not
that
a-
he ran out of time and then he finished
Not
it up.
sure. That's true. I don't see exactly how it fits the theme. I like it, and it's fun and stuff. But if it's between those two, the most alien-ish would be Kenstar's UFO.
So who's the winner in me?
Do I get to pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kenstar wins then because fits the challenge, and this seems like it might as well have been an entry from last week. Wow, Pete, I think you should definitely submit some more stuff just to see it on stream. And as you can see, Era King has submitted maybe every week for 30 weeks or something, and keeps on surprising us. It's also just if you need inspiration to do something in the game, then you can always just use the theme. So congratulations to Kenstar, Kenstar. I hope you'll keep submitting entries just in case. I think you're getting better and better. Next week's challenge is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, you can explain this.
I don't
one,
know if I can. I wrote something down on my computer that I'm going to post when I post the challenge on the announcement challenge on Discord. But let's see if I can explain it in person too. It's sort of build a framework challenge. I want you guys to build something that other people can use to build something. So it can be the frame of a vehicle, or a part of a vehicle, or a system to use in a vehicle. And then the winner of that challenge, we're going to take that blueprint, and then everyone, the Xbox thing, then everyone is going to use that thing next week to build their entries. Sort of like how I gave you a blueprint in the Junkyard Challenge. Well, this time, next week, everyone is going to use the winner of the coming week's challenge.
So it's kind of like a 2-week challenge, in a way.
Sort of. But there will be two winners, right? A winner of the framework, and then a winner of who uses that framework to build something cool.
Are you prepared for the pile of bricks that we're gonna get?
I mean, you can absolutely build a junkyard in Sanity Compromise if you want to, but you can also build, like, if you have some kind of walker mechanic that you want everyone to use, or if you have maybe the framework of a trophy truck that you want people to use to build a vehicle. A chassis for a drift car, sure. A logic system that would work. So I'm glad that you guys are on board with the idea. I thought it would be fun to do, but a bit hard to explain. But it seems like you guys get it. Just a frame, no other parts. Well, you can use whatever parts you want. I just mean frame as in framework. Not sure exactly what to call this challenge. We were talking about framework or community challenge or template or Twisted Metal. Maybe like how build those cannons this week, right? on his thing. That component, if that could be an entry, you have to put that on something
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly so, Reba. Just like a framework, so the people next week, they build on top of it, basically, or use your framework in some way.
We're obviously going to have a little bit of a complexity issue, so I'm going to put a block limit on it, so you don't make a framework with 700 blocks and no one can build anything on it. Even though if you did, you just not win, so that wouldn't be very fun. So I think maybe 200 blocks. What do you think about that? As a max, not that you have to use 200 blocks, but
Sounds
just to have
about right.
something like that. A wing type, sure.
There's no leaks in the background. I mean, it is the next update, but it's not the new map. So.
All right, that's it. That's it for us this week. 200 blocks,
Yeah, 200
because
blocks.
there's no easy way to find the complexity limit unless you have a calculator ready and know stuff like that. So just 200 blocks. And please don't put 200 wheels in, you morons. You know what I mean, 200
I mean,
blocks.
they could do that, but they're not gonna win.
They're not gonna win. Yeah. We'll pick our favorite. So, you know what that means.
Make it cute.
Make it cute, make it Nintendo. No. All right, that's it, Amy. We're going on a long weekend because tomorrow is holiday in Denmark. So
But we're back to streaming on
we're
Friday
we're
next
back
week, right?
Friday next week.
And then the week after that, I think. Well, it's another holiday in Denmark the week after that. I
Yeah, it
think,
might
right?
be. Yeah, we might do a Wednesday stream,
Jesus.
but we'll let you guys
So
know.
many holidays in Denmark.
I know. Spring's full of them in Denmark. Thanks for tuning in to our stream again this week. We appreciate it. Thanks
Oh
for
yeah,
stopping by.
the
All the nice questions in
10,000
chat.
10,000 retweets for the one by
10,000
one.
dollars. We'll see about that. We'll see. Maybe.
You're scared it's gonna happen,
A
right?
little bit. So yeah. See you guys next week.
Thank you, Mitch, as well. Thank you.
Yeah.